Hello everybody, we are back at it again, and I'm really glad we did all of the polls together now. So I have the whole picture of what the sky's gonna look like, because that's gonna affect the pose that I draw him in. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. Music quiet. Okay, I can bump it up a little bit. We don't want it to be too loud. Hello, other Marshall. Can I give the ferret a name? You can definitely suggest one. We're probably gonna poll that as well. It looks like every single person wanted the ferret to have a knife. Marshall, you saying that people with one leg can't do things that other people can? Ableism? You are so right, Luke. Shame on me. I should know better. Cancelled. I deserve it. And Jasper's coming to fix something. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better. I forgot that we usually keep the microphone covered a little bit to cut out some of the laptop fan whirring. Anyways, let's get down to this. We're gonna start by just throwing in some rough shapes. This guy's gonna be doing origami, so I want him to be kind of hunched over like this. Actually, probably even more so. Their arms are really short. Okay, something like this. Basically just long noodle of a guy. I should probably pull up a reference picture. That would probably help. Yeah, their arms are really short. They're just little guys. I'm picturing it's like regular sized paper. Like it's not smaller for him to work with. So he's just making really big. Oh, it just exploded? Yeah, Jasper dropped something. He's fine. Terrible news update, my wrist is healing now. Why is that terrible news? Isn't that the goal? Okay, we got wee little pink noses. Hey, Crispy! After many hours, I finally recovered almost all of that I lost for the game. I'm gonna deflate now if you don't mind. Well, thank you for the $5. And that's wonderful news. That's so good to hear. And yes, this is new music. I did not figure out how to fix, because normally with Chill Hop you can like put it into a favorites folder and then just sync that straight to your Spotify. So just for you guys, I went through and I searched for every single song that I had put in the favorite folder that wasn't syncing up, and I saved like 40 or so songs onto this playlist. And we'll probably add some more at some point, but not for a while. I'm getting a new gaming laptop. I'm going to transfer the game there. Nice. Very cool. So you had all the songs or were too lazy to add them, I see. No, I favorited them today. I went through and added a bunch into a folder, and then I tried syncing it, it wasn't working, and that's when I made the post about the stream being like, there's not going to be any new music, but then I was like, okay, never mind, I'll go through and add them all individually. Want to move his little arm a little bit. Yeah, Jasper bullied me. He's so mean to me, you guys. Stretch his arms out a little bit. He's trying to keep folded flat. I'm calling CPS. I'm not a child. Okay, I'm gonna put a origami frog next to him, I think. Comic Artist Protective Services. Okay, I'm looking at this frog from like a top-down view in the reference picture, so I'm guessing what they look like from this angle. So if I'm horribly wrong, don't judge me. Kind of looks like this. Microwave, I don't even know what that says. Yeah, they're an adult, but I can't say the age because I'll get banned apparently. Yeah, because you guess ages poorly. Yeah, Crispy said we're in our like 40s. I can't see this part of it at all, so that's fine. Big frog. Yeah, he said we're 46 and 48. And that's rude. We're not in our 40s. Okay, and then you guys wanted me to give him a knife. For some reason. What's it called again? Right. I'll find a picture of one laying on its side. Close enough. Oh, with a sash? What does that look like? Oh, wait. Is he talking about like the truly humongous knife? Because I'm seeing some that are just like, I don't know, an average size knife. And then I'm seeing some that are look like the length of a forearm. Butter knife. What's average for a knife? I don't know, like longer than a palm. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a humongous knife laying next to him. That he'll use for trimming his paper. And it's gonna be folded in, or else it would be truly massive. It's not the size of the knife in the fight, you guys. It's the size of the fight in the knife. Very funny. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of different versions of this, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure which one I should be going with. This is a really hard angle to draw a folded knife in. And I'm seeing a couple of them with kind of like a curve on the bottom. It looks like it's coming out kind of like this. That looks really awful. Let's bring this in just a little bit. It's popping out just a little too much. This is just the knife themed episode. I even have a knife next to my desk, but it's not the right kind of knife, so I can't use it as a reference. Okay, let's start cleaning this guy up a little bit. Does he have any other accessories or anything besides a knife and origami? Magnifying glass because he's short-sighted and doesn't like glasses. Is origami not enough of an accessory? Fair enough. I also was thinking accessories like on him. Like a little bow tie. I don't know. Okay, their faces are a little more... Okay, so his nose, let's put it about here. The faces are a little more, I guess triangular, pointed. And how I drew it. So let's fix that up a little bit. And give him some little eyebrows. Origami bow tie. What about tiny boat hats that lost people see in movies? Give them the bandit style ferret pattern. I think you just mean like the one with like the little mask on their faces, kind of like a raccoon. But yeah, sure, I could do that. They're so tiny, you can barely see them. Can you do the paper boat hat, please? Yeah, I think that's cute. We could do that. Paper boat. Graycove character themed ice cream flavors. Hazelnut Graycove themed Gatorade flavors. Strawberry or hyena blood. Yeah, no, he doesn't go to class. Anyone who calls the Gatorade flavors by their flavor instead of the colors is a cop 100%. Yeah. What if instead it's Graycove popsicle heads? You always pull a melted hazelnut head. Next AU is just what they look like with the horribly disfigured popsicle faces. Yeah, like the classic SpongeBob one that I always thought tasted better, or like would taste better than it looked when I was a kid, and it always just kind of disappointed me whenever I got it. Like, first of all, you don't look like the picture on the plastic. Secondly, you taste horrible. Ice cream SpongeBob is delicious. Okay. Maybe I'm the only one who didn't like it as a kid. Okay, looks like everyone liked the SpongeBob ice cream. I didn't have the eyes though, so it was an emotional wound to me for years. I think it was maybe I just didn't like the gumballs. Because I think I had like gumball ice cream when I was a kid and I didn't like it then either. I just don't like the mix of ice cream and gumballs. It's not good. You have terrible taste in ice cream. My opinions on ice cream are gonna get me canceled. No, I like peppermint ice cream. I just don't like straight up gumballs because it'd be really cold and then they'd just be hard to chew and then you're chewing gum and trying to eat ice cream and like that's a bad mix. I do like Moose Tracks, that's a good one. How are people more worked up about your ice cream preferences than your opinions on human extinction? That's a great question. I put salt in my chocolate ice cream. That doesn't sound terrible. Crispy, that's a bannable offense. That's funny. Also, you guys need to start voting on like the next animal we're doing and all other stuff, because I'm almost done this cleanup sketch. Salt enhances the flavor of chocolate. I mean, yeah, like you put, like sometimes you put a little bit of salt on like chocolate chip cookies and stuff, and that's fine, and like salted caramel. Like salt is fine with sweet things sometimes. You don't want too much. I don't think I've ever had deep fried ice cream, and I don't think I want to try it. Imagine there's ice cream in Graycove that's just a salt lick on a wooden cone. That's funny. Ferret name. Deep fried ice cream sounds like an insulin injection prescription waiting to happen. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it as well. I think I wouldn't be able to enjoy it just because I would be thinking about my health while eating it. Oh good, the normal name on the list is the one that's winning. Okay, I'm glad we have a name. But we need the next animal. Someone said saber-toothed tiger earlier. Please add that to the list, Jasper. Because that's fun. I'm just gonna quickly... Honduran white bat. I don't think I know what that looks like off the top of my head. Give me a second. Oops. Oh no, I recognize these guys. Oh my gosh, they're so cute, but they're so little. Oh, I love them. Like their little yellow noses. Oh my god. They're so cute. Yeah. Bat wins. Pick a job now while I look at these really cute bat pictures. They're just circles with wings. Oh my god, I love them. Okay. Like they're literally just the shape of a bean with wings and ears. Oh my gosh. What if the bat is a card? He's one of the night watchmen. I'm back. I made myself some spaghetti in this premiere Graycove content. Are you happy now, Jasper? One call a premium. Hey, I'm doing my best. Come on. Yeah, come on, Jasper. So rude. What if the bat is a car for what? A butterfly? They're so little. Please, they need a knife. They can't. It's so little, how could it carry a knife? Dude, if the bat is a garden and went missing, the whole town would riot. It would take them a while to notice, probably. Fruit vendor inside a melon. I'm gonna have to change the sketch already. You're so little and you carry a knife. Not that little, come on. Okay, I'm gonna... If he's going in a melon house, I have to restart him. But this sketch can sit over here being cute. Okay, well, he can have a little knife to cut fruit. Okay, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a watermelon where the bottom part was cut off so it can lie flat like this. And then it has like a little opening cut into it. Like so. Do not call Canada a state, Jasper. We will never. Okay, and then I think he's just gonna be surrounded by little cubes of watermelon. Why are you guys talking about American states? Ohio is a government conspiracy theory. I like the suggestion that he's eating one of the watermelon. Marshall, can it be canon that Maryland just exploded for no reason? I don't think so. Sorry, Marshall, I'm on my knees and arms crying and begging. Crying and begging for what? Okay. Crispy, how do you know that Graycove isn't already underwater? Can it be canon that America is just a giant crater now, or underwater? That's funny. I'm gonna make this a little bit thicker. I think watermelons are pretty thick. I'll add just an extra line, and this will be the rind, and this will be the non-rind. Oh, and then we could give him a little table outside. And it's just a little wheel of thread. It's one of those little thumb thingies. Forget the name of. And a paper umbrella. The stream is about this guy now. I'll just look up a paper umbrella really quickly. No, I don't want to buy one. Just show me a picture. There we go. Just to remember what they look like real quick. Freshly squeezed bats. Okay. You know, Graycove is about him now. I no longer care about the plot. Hazel, gone. Griff, gone. It's all about this little bat now. This might be the only side character who ever makes it into the series. Thimble, thank you. Oh my gosh. I could not remember the word. It was driving me nuts. The other seat will be just like a cork. And maybe a little shelf in the back that's just stuck into the watermelon with some blueberries. That's too big. They serve a variety of fruit at this little... Is it a wine cork? Is he secretly a bootlegger? Yeah, he's been letting this fruit ferment. Yeah, he sells wine to the mouse community. It is the highest quality wine in all the lands, but he only has itty bitty batches. Let's do it quick. So it looks more like a watermelon. Let's throw some little seeds in the watermelon cubes. They don't really look a ton like watermelon. They're just squares, obviously, but I feel like that's something coloring would fix. Oh my god. I love this little man. He's so cute. Okay, let's clean it up a bit. Is there anything else? Oh wait, I forgot the knife. Okay. Yeah, name ideas, go. While I look up itty bitty knives. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those, what are they called? Like the old, like Red Cross little knives, you know? The itty bitty ones with the scissors and everything that I had as a kid. But it's It's regular size. And he can't put the knife away because it's too hard. So he just leaves it open. But it's for cutting up his fruit. Swiss Army knife? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like the flag of Switzerland, Marshall? I'm thinking about a very specific one that I saw everywhere when I was a kid, and I had one. And it had like little tweezers that came out the end. And a little shield on it. They're just so teeny tiny. What's the best part about Switzerland? Well, the flag is a big plus. And the little knife is for if anyone comes around trying to disrupt his bootlegging operation. Like a little thumbtack is holding up the shelf with some string. He stabs Griff's finger. He's not a great criminal, but he's working on it. Okay, Thimble would have been such a cute name, guys. Come on. No, he stabs Griff's foot. That's why he's in the hospital. Actually, I'm gonna make this just a little bit bigger, just so that it's not quite as pixelated. Velcar is intimidating though. It definitely sounds like a scarier name where like you'd hear about him of like, oh, this guy's running like a bootlegging operation, like scariest criminal around, and then they cut to and it's just little guy. I feel like a dog, bro. Are these fireworks freaking me out? I feel the same way, but I lived in an area where we didn't really hear fireworks very often, or like extremely rarely. So whenever I heard fireworks going off, there was always a split second where I was like, gunshot? Why gunshot? Like the mouse in Zootopia? Yeah, exactly. Yes, I like that. Make Thimble his last name. Wait, how did you spell it? Great, okay. That's terrible, okay. I love this guy. Honestly, if any of these stream characters end up in the comic, he is the most likely. Just because I love him. I want to see a hyena again. I mean, some good news. There's gonna be a new hyena on that hyena coloring page. Yeah, Velcar's the mastermind behind the disappearances. Man, that would be crazy. None of you would see that coming. Oh, is it coming along? I think you mean the coloring page. I am almost done the line art for it. And I'm hoping to post it somewhere around the... Wait, no, that's not a calendar. Probably sometime around the 14th. He's just a little guy. I'll be in Peru on the 14th. That sounds fun. Why are you going to Peru? Just like a trip, or? Oh, you're from Peru. Okay, that makes sense. He's just got a little pile of discarded watermelon seeds. I'm there because it's been a year since my grandfather passed away. Family will be there to remember him. Oh yeah. A sad reason to go on a trip, but it sounds like that'll be a good time with your family, like remembrance. Marshall, based on my personality, what kind of hyena would I be? The thing is, I don't know that much about your personality. I only see some messages during a live stream, so that's kind of hard for me to determine personality off of. We will be touring, don't be sad or uncomfortable, I should say. I'm fine. Well, that's good. It's for a sad reason, but it sounds like it will be a good trip either way. I won't be working on the game for that time, obviously. Yeah, I figured. It's the guy who got bit by a dingo while he was trying to feed it a hot pocket twice. What kind of hyena would that guy be? Funny enough, the new one in the coloring page, because it was supposed to be the cook. Marshall, based on my personality, what sibling of Griff would I be? It would be really funny to say the Luke one. I think we haven't really given the young siblings like strong personalities yet, besides maybe Theo. And even then, it was just aggression. I don't know if any of them would be good, but maybe Jack? I don't know. Wait, what type of hyena would I be based on my personality? You guys are asking me really hard questions. I'm not good at analyzing personalities, especially of people I only know about through messages during live streams. Yeah, it wouldn't be Nox. Maybe Frankie. I'm not saying it as a rude thing, Luke. Like, you've only seen a little bit of him and it's been in not great circumstances, but like, he is a nice character. Please don't start telling me your backstories. I won't be able to remember them. I'm gay and I never knew my father. My backstory boring as hell. Funny enough, that fits almost perfectly with the main character that we have planned for like book 3 or 4. I don't know. That's a Jack backstory if I ever heard one. That's not a Jack backstory. What are you talking about? What are we doing right now? I just want to know. We're coming up with characters for Tales from Graycove through votes. So that's like 20 years from now? Yeah, literally. Jack knows his dad. We'll happily wait. It's gonna be a while. And like, that character we might change the character within that time, but probably at least not the not knowing his dad fact. Hoboist. Yeah, Griff's meek spotlight stealing traitor brother. Okay, that is not his whole personality, but I can see how saying Jack might be an insult now with how much has been shown of him. So, my bad. Again, I'm considering the character with what I know about him, which is a lot more than you guys see in the comic, and he is a good character, in my opinion, so please don't take offense. Okay, name one good thing he's done. Go on. I'll wait. Luke, we literally can't. Spoilers, dude. Okay. Moving on. Pick a job for this next character that I completely missed the species of because I wasn't paying attention. Coroner. Wait, he smells like popcorn. Make him a popcorn salesman? What animal smells like popcorn? I didn't even see what got voted for. Bearcat? Do bearcats smell like popcorn? We literally talked about this last week. If you think I can remember things from a whole week ago, you would be very wrong. You should know better by now, come on. I mean, I remember that there is a animal that smells like popcorn. I can't remember which one. Where's the coloring page again? So all of the coloring pages are on our Ko-fi and Patreon. A couple of them are available for the $1 membership, but all of the newer ones are going to be just for the $5 membership people, and I post one coloring page per month. So the July one is going to be the hyena one from last stream. And the one before that was like stargazing. Oh shoot, so I probably can't just look at them. Probably not. If you look at our last stream, you can see how that hyena one was looking. But I think we only did like the rough sketch. Stargazing one was genuinely the best ever. Thank you. I was there for the previous stream, yeah? Yeah, okay, yeah, so you saw it. Popcorn seller with a knife. Marshall, you just post the PNG of the hyena coloring one? We were just posting the PNG so that you could put it into art software. You would just have to make it the top layer and then turn it into a multiply layer so that you can color underneath it and it shouldn't affect the line art at all. But I will consider posting the PSD files as well. Okay, I'm gonna try and hurry up on this one a little bit so we can move on to the next one, as much as I love this guy. I love all the illiterateness of the animals. Because I prefer coloring with line art layer with no filters, I want to edit the line art too. Okay, I'll consider posting it with the PSD file as well. I probably just want to make like a separate one, like a separate file, because I wouldn't want to just... I use like 20 different layers while I'm sketching and separate everything. But yeah, I can probably do that. Hi Ben. Thank you for joining us. We're drawing a little bat with a fruit stand. The coloring page hyenas are not likely to show up in the comic ever. Yeah. I can donate to pay you for the hassle. No, don't worry about that. That's not the issue. I was just thinking of how I would want to post that. I hadn't considered that people would want the PSD files. But that's not a bad idea. Yeah, like you said, we won't see the hyenas in a long time. Yeah. Like, the hyenas might be coming back in the future. We don't want to confirm or deny. But if they did come back, I don't think the cook would be the main... or would be like a big highlight, you know? We didn't name a lot of the hyenas. We only named a couple of them. Lore confirmed matriarch is dead. No. A matriarch dies in the comics because we show you it. But not the current one as far as you're all aware. Bye, Beluga. Thank you for joining us. I'm writing a fanfic for Graycove right now called Stories from Graycove. That's funny. Hazel and Matriarch get married because they respect one another so much. I showed a pal and they said you took Graycove and made it unrecognizable, but I want to see where this goes. That's funny. You guys are typing so fast, I'm only getting every couple of messages. And I'm really confused, to be honest. I ironically prefer Hazel Matriarchship over Hazel Griff. That's so funny. I am not going to share my opinions on any ships that anyone brings up because I don't want to add fuel to the fire. There's our little guy. Oh my gosh, I love him. Final ship Griffin Foster. Oh no. I'll ship the Matrix necklace with the king's crown. That's funny. Okay, what are we even drawing? I lost it. A popcorn seller with a knife, question mark. And it was a bear cat? I can't actually go far back enough to find it. Okay, bear cat. Oh, they're cute. In a deeply haunted kind of way, but I like it. Okay, I just gotta find a couple pictures of these guys, and then I will start drawing. They're so weird looking. What if we mixed up Yaoi and Yuri and made a cursed third option where we ship men and women? Yeah, I don't know, Luke. That sounds a little too crazy. It's such a weird looking animal. I like it. Okay. You straight in my webcomic? I could never. Okay, actually, I think so that we can actually show the knife that is for some reason the theme of this stream. He's gonna be sitting down, cutting the corn off the cob. So we'll give him a little stool or something. Marshall is the cishet man out of the two of us. That is not accurate either. I don't think either of us fit that demographic, Crispy. Let's draw a really basic table. Legs. Done. into like a platter or something. I don't know why this pose is making me imagine him selling donair. Marshall started dishing out chapter 7 spoilers left and right. Microwave the entire chapter is ruined. I think the reason why the game stuff is so weird is because it's written by a brown cishet man, not two straight Canadians. Oh, two not straight Canadians. Okay. Oh no, I missed that. Okay. You guys are very distracting. I'm here to draw. Cut it out. Okay. This has a really weird shaped head. It's like this kinda. And they got these really funky looking ears. They've got like really long tufts of fur, it looks like. And then a rounder snout coming out. And big eyebrows. And then tufted cheeks. Really round noses that kind of remind me of Stitch's nose from Lilo and Stitch. Just in shape. Lilo and Stitch Experiment AU. I still love that one. That was one of the ones I cleaned up for Patreon and Coffee, and they turned out so cute. Well, thank you for joining us, Time Lost Cross. Hopefully we can see you next time. Who's this we're drawing? Cat Bear, who makes popcorn apparently. Let's give it a little stool. What do their feet look like? Okay, just general paw shape. Nothing funky. I'm very confused about what's going on in the chat right now, so I'm gonna ignore you guys for just a little bit. Oh, they got really big whiskers. My grandma used to grow Rice Krispies, so they're really good on sawdust. Okay, what else do we want to give this guy? Hint, hint, what else do we want to give this guy? Their tails are really long. I should move them over a bit so we can actually see it. Oop, nope, not that one. What is he cutting the corn into? Just like onto a plate. A platter or something. Their tails are prehensile, I think. Nice. I'm leaving the corn cult to join the Macon cult. Why does Macon get the cult? He went into business with a 1-pound fish crocodile. Wait, can you draw him sitting on a microwave? Let me see how hard that is to draw. Okay. You said a very anachronistic microwave, and I thought that might be like a different thing, and I wasn't sure what it would look like. But like, there are other ways to make popcorn that don't require a microwave. And I already drew him on a stool, dude. Why'd you have to wait till now? Means it doesn't fit the image because there aren't actually microwaves in Graycove. They could have scavenged it. They could have, but if he was in town, it's something he would probably get in trouble for, and it would not work unless he had a way to power it and it remained in good condition. Also, I'm not allowed in Graycove. Racism. Are we giving him any, like, accessories, special features, anything like that? Yeah, like first chapter, Jasper wasn't helping me quite yet. That's when I was just starting. Give him a cute hat. What kind of cute hat? Apron with a corn cob on it. Yeah, that sounds cute. Pink one doesn't really tell me what kind of hat, and we're not coloring, so I don't think it would show. I always draw aprons the fun way. Is there any fun design of apron I could do? Not really. Aprons all kind of look the same. Whatever. If you Google popcorn seller hat, it exists. Okay, let me see. Corn seller hat. Huh. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of different types of hats. Even with just that, but I like the look of this one specifically, so that's what he's getting. The old-timey hat. Give him the whole outfit now, but that would mean getting rid of the apron. Let's just get the apron. Corn on it. You wanted me to give him a pin? Where did that go? There's no world where this guy finds a full popcorn seller outfit. He actually found the outfit and then he decided his career. It was based entirely on the outfit. Corn cult pin on the apron. Okay. Let me see if anyone has made a corn pin before. I just want to see what it would look like. Okay, pretty much exactly what it sounds like, and a weird amount of people have made corn pins. He sells popcorn, so people don't know if they're smelling his popcorn or his pee. Oh my god. Actually, his apron's gonna have popcorn on it and not just corn, so that he's not just wearing the same thing twice. I'll just give him the classic box with stripes and a little piece of popcorn on it. Okay, let's start cleaning this guy up. You guys have had your fun with him. Gross but plausible is my middle name. Jasper, gross but plausible, Martin, Allison. Let's see a picture of this bacon. Okay. But your real name was Help Marshall. Like Cardi B's full name, Cardigan Backyard again. You guys should probably start voting for the next guy so that he's ready to go when I finish cleaning this one up. Also, we need a name for him. Cornwald. A Rat King, nice. Cornwald's name. Don't name him 10 Mice in a Trench Coat. Normally I don't veto these things, but not that one. It's not a name. I mean, we can do a second palace cat. They can have more than one. We'll just make it different than the previous one. I also fully don't remember the palace cat. Maybe we didn't do a palace cat. Maybe we had one, Orion the library nerd. I thought he was just like a house cat or one of, what are they called? They're like the really big house cat, with the longer fur type. Grinwald it is. Maine Coon, thank you. That was bothering me so much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Orion the library cat was a Maine Coon. I don't even know what that is. Give me a second. Fresno Nightcrawler. Okay. That is not a mammal. That is a cryptid. That doesn't look like a cat to me. No, I'll draw it. I'm just mad about it. What if we got a picture of Cornwall so we can get a new Discord account as Cornwall just for the server? I mean, I'll pause on them once I'm done cleaning up the sketch so you can take a screenshot if you want, but I'm not going to clean them up. We have other drawings to do and that would take too long. What have you missed so far? So far, this guy is my favorite. But we also have a ferret doing origami. And a bear cat who is also a popcorn seller. Okay, I'm not putting a ton of effort into this table, because it's not important and I don't particularly care to make it perfect right now. That's cool, thank you. You're breaking my immersion because the table isn't perfect. Good. Okay. There we have it. If you want to take a screenshot for the corn cult, you can go right ahead. I'm just gonna have a sip of water and contemplate how I'm gonna draw the Fresno Nightcrawler. Got the screenshot. Good stuff. He's crawling them at night. Okay. Yes, I will save now. That is a good point. I should have saved earlier. Should probably also not have this guy on the same layer as Cornwald. There we go. I hope you like him. He's done. Pick something new now. Will I label these? Which I should have been doing but haven't been. I don't need to keep the rough sketches. They're not important. Except for this one. It's deeply important. We didn't give him a knife or a jaw, but make him a surgeon. Okay. Wait, wrong layer. And a scalpel. Is that good? Is that what you wanted? Just tape it to his foot? Well, that would work too, I guess. He's not dead, he's just stabbed. He's fine. And he's gonna live up here where I don't have to look at him. So pick the next animal while I leave you on this very strange page so far. Ten elephants in a trench coat. Sabretooth definitely feels like the coolest one out of the options. I don't know about you guys. think his name should be Night Carl. Okay. Fred Night Carl? Sure. Just for you, Microwave. Nice. Saber-toothed tiger. What is his hobby, profession? Give me a little something to work with, so I know how I should be drawing this guy. Will I look up some pictures? Do extinct animals live in Graycove? There is one confirmed so far. There is a woolly mammoth named Ben. Yes, and Audra, but I don't know if it was like confirmed. They're just like rhino covered in fur. So yeah, woolly rhino. That they mention in passing. Since it's a knife episode, he could be forging his knife as a blacksmith. Wood whittler, nice. Oboist again, nice. Forged in fire, saber-tooth. No one wants to see a carpenter. An oboist is really funny to think about, of him just playing this instrument between huge saber teeth. Oh no! Blacksmith one. Sorry, dude. I even had a picture of an oboist up and ready. That's not a tie, it's 37 versus 36. Okay, well the pose will be very different. If it's a blacksmith versus an oboist. So if you're gonna do another vote, do it quick here so we can keep moving. Well, I'm gonna shuffle these guys around to try and fit them in better. Okay, it looks like oboist wins. Right as I get a picture of a blacksmith up. Very square heads. Or at least it. This rendition of one has a very square head. Okay. Oboists have reed knives, apparently. Make this arm way too thin. Knife on a music stand, that works. Saber tooth, that's a knife, right? Yeah, he just gnaws on the reed till it's the right shape. Jasper, you should know this. You proposed with the sword. There's a good chance this is going to be our probably final drawing for the night. We might be ending just a little bit early because I am getting a very big headache. But we'll see how I feel after this one. We might do one more. So if there's anything you want this guy to have, throw it out there now. I made his face a little too long, but that's okay. Hope you feel better soon, Marshall. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably... I've just been staring at screens all day. That's from moderate exposure to the Fresno Nightcrawler. Happens to everyone. And probably have not had enough water. And I find if I wear headphones for like hours at a time, then that tends to give me a headache. But adjusting it has not fixed it, so it's probably a mixture of everything. I did not draw this guy very well. That's okay. Okay, let's see. Whiskers. Okay, I definitely made this part too small. That's okay. It's quite technique. Just a little bit. There. else would you like this guy to have besides an oboe? Or I guess music stand was said, I just didn't put that in. He's not even looking at it. He doesn't need it. He's got it memorized. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, I remember. I'll put in a knife. Do oboes generally play in treble or bass clef? Oboe, sheet music. Treble, okay. Treble, yeah, I just looked it up real quick. I don't know very much about oboe, and I have a very limited amount of knowledge on sheet music. But I know a little bit. Assassin's Creed knife. That feels very vague. Do you mean like the wrist one specifically? The little circles are notes. Glad I could help. Aw, thanks, microwave. I tried really hard to be good at reading sheet music. I'm not. I tend to just memorize the, like, I do pattern recognition and then I'm just playing based on muscle memory and not actually reading. And I never got good at it. Hidden knife in the elbow is just like strapped to the bottom. Knife. It's super hidden, no one will see it. I was okay at reading like treble clef bass music for a while. Marshall can't read music, they just memorize a lot of notes. Literally though. Like piano music, even if I'm trying to read it, I usually end up just muscle memorying it. When I was learning violin, I was getting a little bit better at reading sheet music, but that was just for treble clef. And then even then, like once I started memorizing the song, I stopped reading entirely. It was just muscle memory. And then I'd go back to it later and be like, I can't read this. Oh yeah, what did I miss? What's happening? We're doing background character designs based off of votes. So right now we're doing a saber-tooth oboist. I read sheet music well, but I'm in college for this kind of thing, so I'd hope I could read sheet music well. Yeah, that's fair. I just play instruments for fun. And not particularly well. Okay, well no one's throwing out any more suggestions for this guy that I can see, so I'm just gonna start cleaning him up now. He seems good. That's fair. Let's call it a 9 p.m. so you can rest your eye brain. Yeah, that's the plan. Once I finish cleaning this guy up, we're gonna be done for the night, because, yeah, my head is not enjoying looking at the screen anymore. Yeah, sorry, Retro, we're ending a little bit early, but my brain is sending me pain. You're literally all good. Please rest. Also, happy early 4th of July, y'all. Well, thank you very much. We don't really celebrate 4th of July because we're Canadian, but we did celebrate Canada Day. Well, not really celebrate. We had a hot dog roast and picked Hascap berries, which was very lovely. Yeah, the 1st of July. Yeah, and it wasn't really a we. Jasper was at home. I went to my parents' house and helped them pick berries, and then we had a hot dog roast. Mess with the oboe, you get the stapo. I saw the yep, every American gets an eagle, and I was about to joke about like, oh yeah, Canadians ride around on a moose for Canada Day, but I legitimately saw a moose on Canada Day because my parents live in the woods, and it was just chilling in the front yard and then the backyard for a while. Yeah, and Jasper got to see a really cute moose on trail cam at work. Ours did not have a calf with it, but it looked like it was a yearling cow. She was just little. Not baby little, but little. I've never actually seen an eagle IRL. We see them, like, yeah, somewhat regularly, like Jasper said. My parents have a cabin on a lake, and there's always a couple that have nests around there. but we see a lot of wildlife where we are. Seen a few eagles. They're cool and big. Yeah, they're fun to watch. Well, thank you for joining us, Retro. Hopefully we can see you next time and we won't have to end early. Yeah, I don't care about trying this sheet music specifically. We all know it's there. Do we have a name for this guy real quick? Happy 4th of July to everyone except Ohio. Everyone knows Ohio isn't real. That's funny. I drew his head way too big, but I am not fixing that now. Sabobo. Sebastian. I like Sebastian, but I also just, I like that name in general. It's a good name. Felix, nice. French names for big cats, I guess. Oh yeah. I mean, we haven't really shown that many big cats yet, but that would be really funny if we just continued to only give French names to big cats. Thank you for doing the bat. That meant a lot for me. It meant a lot for me! I got a lot of joy out of making Velcar Thimble. He's adorable. Out of all of the background character stream characters we've made. Oh yeah, I remember him now too. Out of all the background characters we've made on stream, I think Velcar has the greatest chance of ending up in the comic just because I love him so much. That is amazing. Yeah. The pool disappeared for you? That's weird. I mean, Sebastian is winning by a landslide at the moment. Glad he could be a wine bootlegger with a fruit vendor friend. I don't know why he would have to be a bootlegger. Alcohol isn't illegal in Graycove. So maybe he's just not going through proper, I don't know. Like he doesn't have a license for it. He just likes to pretend it's illegal for fun. Does Herb sell salvia? That's funny. Sebastian it is. Better question, has Herb smoked salvia? I'm not gonna... we were just talking about you, Pepper. That's funny. He came from somewhere else than Graycove, where it is illegal, and he still thinks it is. Did someone say marriage? Yeah, they were talking about shipping earlier. Like a lot. You missed your chance, I'm so sorry. And unfortunately, we're ending the stream early tonight. Because my head is hurting really bad. And I don't have the energy for another half hour. But you still get to see all of the pretty pictures. They're shipping Matriarch Hazel. You brought up Matriarch Hazel, Jasper. Before we go, Griffith's Russell marriage. Matriarch is top tier. Okay, well, before this completely devolves, I'm gonna end the stream. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed all of these fun creations. And hopefully we will see you next week. Oh, wait, no, we will not see you next week. I forgot. We have to cancel next week's stream because we have an appointment and we couldn't move it to another time, unfortunately. Friday evening was the only choice. But yeah, so we won't be streaming next week, but we will be streaming the week after that, and we're probably going to do the winter outfits, because I want to do that one really bad. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye!